welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about freedom of speech in UK. Right, but according to Keir Starmer, it still exists. I mean, can you remember that meeting that they had with Donald Trump? JD Vance, I think it was JD Vance, he pulled him up on it, on freedom of speech. And what did Mr. Starmer say? Freedom of speech has been around for a long time in the UK, and it'll always remain the same. You fucking lying dirty rat. He knows what's going on. He knows what he's doing. We ain't got freedom of speech anymore in UK. You know, it's like every time a politician opens the gob, all they do is lie, fucking lie. It pisses me right off. It's like he's a puppet on a string, isn't he, Mr. Starmer? He's being told what to do by all his masters and all that. You know, conform to the agenda, you know, do this, do that. Guys, it's ever since a certain event happened in 2020, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Ever since then, it's almost like we've switched into an alternate universe. You know, nothing seems the same anymore, does it? It's like we're living in a clan, upside down planet. World. You know, these politicians, they're just puppets on a string. Yeah? They'll not be happy until they've stripped us of all of our human rights. Because that's what it's all about, isn't it? They don't want us to be able to say anything or go against the grain. Because that's a threat to them. So that's why they're clamping down on freedom of speech. They don't want us to voice our opinions. They don't want us to go against the grain. They want us to be good little citizens and shut us fucking mouths. Well, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Right, I want to touch on this first story to do with freedom of speech. This couple got arrested over a disagreement in a WhatsApp group chat. Anyway, they disagreed with the recruitment process. It was to do with a school. This school was hiring a new headmaster or something like that. Anyway, this couple had a disagreement with it. I don't know all ins and outs. But over that, they got arrested. I mean, what the fuck is happening to this world? Arrested over a WhatsApp group post. What the fuck is going on? Do you know what I mean? It boggles my mind. Anyway, they had 6 cops rock up outside arse like. Talk about intimidation tactics. Do you know what I mean? Right, guys, sorry about this, but I'm going to have to navigate going up there. I don't think camera does it justice like, but I've got to fucking try and get up there without breaking my neck. Anyway, I'll continue once I've done it. Okay, now, here we go. Fucking steep as fuck, this, guys. Enough with guys jammer. God, I look back on my last video, I must have said guys about 50 times. Where were we? Flip it round, you. What it? Right, where were we? Yeah, they had 6 coppers rock up outside arse. Talk about intimidation tactics. We know what you're trying to do. You're trying to use stories like this to put fear into people. I mean, I know this story didn't have anything to do with government, but it just goes to show, you know, they can, under the guise of this, that's what they're gonna do. They're trying to frighten people. They want people to shut their mouth. Eventually, it's going to get so bad, it's going to get to a point where you can't say fucking anything. They'll ban certain words, and they'll lock you up for it. Oh, they'll not think twice about locking you up. But that's the extent that it could get to. And it's scary to think about, isn't it? You know, unless we stand up and do something about it. But what can we do about it? I don't know. Non-compliance and all that, I really don't know, guys, but yeah, they got arrested. They were in a cell for 8 hours and then they dropped the case. Well, there were no fucking case to begin with, do you know what I mean? Absolute fucking clown world we live in. Like I said, since a certain event happened in 2020, this world hasn't been the same. We've shifted into an alternate universe. Alternate, you know what I mean? An alternate reality. Things just haven't been the same at all, guys. But yeah, that's absolute madness, isn't it? But the police suddenly have the resources, yeah, to deal with this. But what about real crime that goes on in the UK? Asses get robbed, cars get nicked, people get attacked, stabbed and all that. Where are they then? Oh, we're under-resourced, we just can't cope. But you've got resources to deal with hurty words and disagreements on WhatsApp. Don't talk fucking shit. We see straight through you bullcrap. Do you get where I'm coming from, guys? All of a sudden they've got the resources for this. Yeah, we know what you're trying to do. It's all part of the agenda, innit? You want to just control everything we do. You want to strip us of fundamental human rights, guys, and they won't be happy until they've done it, I'm telling you. Unless we fucking wake up. Like I said before, what can we do? I don't know. We just got to keep marching on and keep touching on these topics and getting the word out there for people that don't understand, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's absolute madness, guys, isn't it? Arrested for fucking a disagreement on a WhatsApp fucking group chat. I don't know if I can go down here. Can I go down here? Sorry to interrupt again. I've never been this way before, and it's like, there's so many ways you can go, but I think that might be a dead end. Or can I get round there? Let's say a gander. Let's say a gander. Let's do it. Let's just roll with it. But what a clown world. What a crazy, mad, insane world we live in. Keir Starmer knows what he's doing. You know, he just Billy bullshits all the time, doesn't he? We've still got freedom of speech. No, we ain't, you idiot. Don't try and fucking fool us, you prick. There's a nice stream over there. Stay on fucking topic, Jammer. Stay on topic. Yeah, but it's like I've touched on before. Real crime happens in the UK. Bad things happen, but cops, you know, they're nowhere to be seen. They're a no-show. But a couple of posts on WhatsApp and they're at your door with 6 coppers. Load of fucking shit, innit? Intimidation tactics. But there's another story I was going to talk about. It's got nothing to do with freedom of speech, but it highlights police overreach and what they're capable of. There was this woman, I forgot her name, I think it's Vanessa Brown. She took her 2 iPads off for her kids, like, because they weren't concentrating on the schoolwork. Anyway, a 40-year-old male raised the complaints. Right, backtrack a bit, you know it. Right, she took the iPads off her kids and she gave them to her mum. Anyway, a 40-year-old raised the complaint, you know, a theft. I think this guy was her ex-partner. It had to be. I think kids got butter, like, and told the dad or whatever, and then he made the complaint, you know, to try and get back at her. I don't know. But she got arrested for that. I know it's nothing to do with freedom of speech and all that, but it's just because to show, doesn't it? You know, they detained her for 7 hours in cells. For what? Why did they not just speak to the woman? She would have explained the story and told them it weren't theft. So why did she get arrested and detained? You know, and another one, she got released without charge. What the fuck's going on in this country? It's fucking crazy, isn't it? And I'm going to touch back on freedom of speech and all. I read this article in Times. 30 arrests are made every day for social media posts. 33 to be exact. Unreal, isn't it? For social media posts. Absolute clown, upside down fucking world we live in, guys. It's madness. It really blows my mind. But I know what they're planning. I know the agenda. Like I said, they ain't going to be happy until they've stripped us of every one of our human rights. So then they can control us, manipulate us to conform to the agenda. Just pisses me off, you know. I love my country so much, and I'm seeing it's going to shit, innit? Everything's going to shit. I just wish we could do something about it, guys. I really do. But I think they're too powerful. What we're going to do? Protest? That don't do fuck all, in my opinion. I don't know, guys. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. Massive thank you to everybody that likes, shares, subscribes, comments and all that good stuff, guys. Really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Respect.